Welcome, fellow adventurers, to an episode of DragonAge Inquisition. This is considering my Halloween playthrough for y'all to enjoy something different on the Halloween side of things. Since DragonAge is a dark fantasy, I thought I'd play it for you. So yeah, if you're in the market for a new PC, the link will be in the description below. If you're, I don't know if they're running any sales at this point in time, but if you're still in need, check out my link, and if you use my code Witcher, you'll save a little bit of money. Alright, let's get going, guys. There's my save. Let's see where we last left off. Oh yeah, I forgot to let y'all mention that this is one of my RPGs I like playing too, alongside Fallout 4, Skyrim, Witcher 3 being number 1. Go get him! Oh, there you go, got him. Yeah, it looks like the Templars and Mages are busy here. Let's take the ram meat.
Fighting between the Mages and the Templars has cost too many innocent lives.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I'm killing the animals here. Yeah, we're gathering up stuff for the hunter. Okay, what are you doing? Oh, Mage, okay. Well, I hope y'all like my short playthrough of this. I mean, if y'all want me to continue the playthrough after I kind of get a Skyrim playthrough done, then okay. But if not, consider this as my Halloween special for y'all. There's another one I want to attempt for y'all to see if y'all want me to play it. It is a kind of a horror based, I think. I'm not sure.
What's this?
Let's find out what this is. Astrarium, huh? Astrariums, okay. I'll let you know what this is. Okay, so in other words, saying you cannot go over lines twice. There's the pattern on the boat. Pretty nice. I'll let y'all read that very slowly. There you go.
Where does this lead?
I don't know where it's gonna lead. Because collect the shard. We can take that off. The shards will come in time. So that way we can just do it when we're feeling casual about it.
Kill that warrior!
Kill that warrior. Grab that thing over there. Ha ha. Alright, did we get that goat? Yeah. His stuff came over here, didn't it? Yes, it did. Okay, so we got a little bit of meat to hunt for the hunter here. Alright, let's see. Let's read that. A letter at an abandoned campsite. Come to me, my love. The dreams have guided you this far, and now I write these words with your own hand for you to read when you wake. You are so close. Come to the tree on the hill where the stone lady stands bearing philandris, so that I know you and we can finally be together forever. Yeah. That's a bad idea. Alright, let's see what's over here. We can always run into the goats. Or what looks like the goats. Yeah, alright. Alright. Okay, let's go back this other way. Aw, what's the matter, Wolfie? Alright, now let's backtrack. Alrighty. Yeah, this is a dark fantasy. This is one of my RPGs I like playing. Thought I'd share it with you. Now, if y'all want to see other playthroughs, I have 2 other playthroughs I would offer. And it being like there's a rogue that's an archer and a rogue that had a dual wield. Yeah, we're dealing with Templars, which we need to deal with the Ooh! Whatever that was, man. Someone's kicking butt. I think her name is Cassandra. Alright. Get up here. Oh, hello. Okay, what got killed up here? Fennec. Ram. Okay, so we got... Okay, so we got rams to hunt down. And there's one right there. Of course, the stuff appears right there after I just killed it. Okay, so we need one more for the hunter. Here's the little Fennec. We'll let the Fennec live. Cause yeah, hello. Alrighty. Can I get this without having to jump for it? Okay. Okay, now we done hunger pains for the hunter. So he should be happy. Look at that waterfall, man. Always do like waterfalls. Let's see what this one looks like. Ooh, yeah, we're pretty. Yep. Alrighty. Alright. Well, we don't have to stay in Hello. Yeah, let's clear out. We're gonna clear out the Templars and the Mages. We got to start clearing them out. Alright, well. Okay, does any of my people need upgrades and weapons? We don't do that, and he's not gonna take that. Armor, Elven Cow. Range defense, okay, Soles, that would be for you. Okay. Varric, you're gonna take the Carter coat. Thank you. Accessories, get rid of that. And we need to go to the map. We need to get back to the hunter. Wild Rams live in the hills. Yeah. We're gonna give the hunter his stuff, so. Let's travel here.
Maybe the Inquisition can find some way to help these people.
Yeah, we better find a way to help these people, that's for sure.
It's good to have commerce here if you wish to trade.
Thank you.
Okay, let's get up here to the hunter and give him this stuff.
True enough.
We'll see.
Hello, hunter.
Mages, Templars, bandits, demons, making it hard for a man to hunt for his supper.
Hey, here you go. Here's some meat.
Maybe this will help.
It more than helps. With this, I can fill these hungry bellies, give these folks some hope. I didn't think much of the Inquisition, but no one else is helping like you lot. Maybe I was wrong.
Okay, we completed Hunger Pangs. Okay. Ooh, hello. Whee!
Make her be with
Alright, now, which route do we want to take? Okay, yeah, you know what? Let's go back.
we all did.
Like her, I hope it's not
Okay, let's
me.
go deal with the mages.
Yes, sir.
Oh, hello.
You just be on your way now.
Tell me about this place.
What is this place?
Map-making tenderfoots named this the Hinterlands. But right here, there's nowhere. Just some fields, now a bunch of demons. I'm Giles, by the way.
Okay, goodbye.
I need to be on my way.
Make a watch over you then.
Okay. Alright. On my way then.
Something like that.
Alright.
You're certain?
Yeah, we still got some stuff to do. Yeah, I know.
Steal some blankets.
Okay, we gotta do with all this fighting. Alright. Well, let's deal with all the Templars and the... Come on, Templars and Mages, all y'all are downed. You're just as bad. Welcome to the Inquisition, dears.
eye with my little eye.
No.
Oh, come now, Seeker. I'm just trying to be friendly.
Try to be quiet instead.
When you brought me along to talk, perish the thought.
Well, that's true. All right. Hello. Let's get one of those towers that Braun's needing done.
Oh shit! What the?
I like how I twist the staff around. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's get this location marked for farmland. Okay, so Braun Canal, Cullen Canal, get that built. Okay, alrighty. Alright, come on. Let's go get the mages, then we'll get the Templars. Okay, come on, guys. We need to go. Let's go, go, go. Uh-oh. What's got you going? Oh, mages. Okay, let's go get them. Okay, Templars, y'all are really getting in my nerves, and so is those mages. Man, we need to take care of both parties. Now, can we leave the area? First, let's go do it with the mages. Uh-oh. Yeah, my hands are going. Keep moving. Disrupting rift. Move out of the way. I was supposed to say, what was y'all taking y'all long to get that demon down? Prepare for second wave. Let's close. Open. Interrupt the rift here. Oh, that hurts. Oh, he's hurting. Ah, get up, get up, get up. Thank you, guys. Get that demon off of me. Closing down the rift. Okay, come on. There's something creepy about this house. I hope y'all like the music to DragonAge Inquisition, just like y'all do Skyrim. But this is a Halloween, so... what better way than celebrating Halloween is play a dark fantasy. Well, it looks a little bit cheery, but it's still in the same vein as the other Dragon Age games. It's still got the Dragon Age feel to it. Okay. This looks promising.
I sense magical energies ahead. The mages cannot be far.
Well, ain't that the truth? Well, guess what? We're gonna interrupt them. Hello, mages! Yeah, I need another warrior. It may be a, There we go, gotcha. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna go chasing them down when we got... Now, I like the blue lyrium here. Kind of growing out of here. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Now, let's go ahead and get the mages. Yeah, get the mages. Let's get the mages. I'll show you what we're doing right now. We are attacking the apostates in the Witchwood. So I'm just letting y'all see that on the map, okay? That just reached level 5. Gotcha.
The King's Road should be safer, at least for the time being.
But we still have those Templars to worry about, though.
Yeah, we do. Oh, he got tied up on that. Ouch, that's gotta hurt. Alright. Let's see what's in this chest. Okay, onks. There's something behind that door. We just have to do 3 of those storiums, I think. Alright, and... don't think there's nothing else in here with the apostates. Okay, so we dealt with them. This is the Witchwood. Pretty cool with all that blue lyrium. Let's deal with these guys. Get 'em, get 'em. Okay, now we need to go after the Templars. Okay, now let's see. Is there any weapons that I can pass on? Yeah, that's a two-hander. Yeah, I'm not getting daggers to anyone anytime soon. Shocking staff. Gang Solis, I got something for you here. You can have that. Armor wise, no. Okay, I don't think there's anything. What's light drain? Oh, yeah. I want that for me. Thank you. Okay, now then. got what you deserve, Templar. Okay. Yeah, we're getting a little bit further away than I intended, so... Yeah, okay. Let's go get the Templars dealt with. Alright, let's go to the Templars and get them nailed. They are causing just as much issues as... y'all see that spider? Like a... Oh boy, that's quite the spider, isn't it?
Make it take you.
Oh yeah, bye-bye spider. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. What was this? Let's get all that. Okay, we definitely gotta get these, and there's a lot of Templars hanging around. Well, they're exploding, which is nice. Okay, let's go. Let's go take care of these Templars. They're becoming more of an issue now that we've taken care of the apostates. We've got to take care of the Templars. And we've already took down this rift over here that was bothering us. So we've got to take care of all this. Hello, you're in the way. I'm afraid you're gonna have to die.
We must have done enough to draw the attention of the clerics by now. Shouldn't we meet with them?
Oh, well, how about we get to the clerics after? Let's clear the area of Templars, and then I'll decide if we need to go to Valriel. Hey, well, you better be worried about that warrior. Okay, let's go. Let's go, guys. Come on, Varric, Solas, and Cassandra. Hello, yeah, that's a bunch. Okay. Man, those Templars just appeared out of nowhere, didn't they? Okay. Alright, now we're gonna go do... No. Okay, alright. Y'all got our attention. You shouldn't have. That's alright. Those archers hurt. Okay, come on, leave the Fennec alone. Let's go get these Templars. And the Templars camp is right over here. Hello guys, I hate interrupting y'all, but... Yeah, we're getting these old Templars down. Oh, that's just that. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, let's continue up here because this is where they're at.
The Templars have secured a position ahead.
Yeah, they have. And this is what we're doing next. Templars to the west. Alrighty, well, let's do it. Okay. Alright, let's go up here and do with all these. Hello, Templars! Hello, Templars. Okay, now we're gonna get the main guy. He's over there. Alright, that's fine. We're gonna go get the main guy here in a minute. Let's get the Royal Elf Root. Alright, here we go. That's a lot of magic being slung around.
The refugees should be safer on the King's Road now.
And I got something for you, Cassandra. Alright, let's check it out. Let's see what I can give you. Weapons, a Cassandra. How about that? Look at that. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna be interested in any of this. Yeah, he doesn't do daggers. He has Bianca. Okay, accessories. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that too. Okay, alrighty. Now let's come over here, guys. See what we can find. Okay, well, oh, this is gonna hurt, but yeah, okay, here we go. Ew! Oh, not as much. Okay. Okay, iron, alright. Okay, now that we've done that, There's a little pink nug. Alrighty. What can we do? Go sell probably? That'd probably be the wisest thing. Go sell stuff. Alrighty, let's go sell stuff. We don't need to keep it.
Just rumors.
It's good
Alright.
to have commerce room. Goods here if you wish to trade.
Okay, let's go this way. Because we've already taken care of the, apostates and the Templars, both of them. So this area is becoming more and more stable as we keep doing things. We still gotta set up more camps. Okay, and who are you? Recruit.
Watch yourself. Bandits up ahead. Or something anyway. They're blocking the road.
They might not be bandits.
You don't think they're bandits?
Bandits wait until people are vulnerable, then hit them fast so nobody escapes. These bastards show themselves too early. They care more about driving people away than taking loot. They're either stupid, or they're more than just bandits. And they're too well armed for stupid.
Well, tell me about them.
What can you tell me about the attackers on the road?
Several groups, some of them with bows. They've got better armor than most around here. It's too many for us. If you head out there, careful you don't get flanked. They don't take prisoners.
Okay, well, thank you. Goodbye.
Thanks for the warning.
Thank you, Recruit Billet. So we gotta discuss taking care of the bandits.
Bandits ahead!
Yeah, I noticed.
According to my research, the ancient elves may have set up wards near here. If we can find the artifacts they used, it may help strengthen this area against tears.
Oh, well, you don't say,
I doubt
Solus.
that's the last of them.
You don't say, Solus. And you want to do your personal quest, huh? Okay, well, just let me gather up this first. Okay, excuse me. Okay, now let me check the map here. And you said there's... Measuring the Veil, Solus has learned of an artifact in the hinterlands that he wishes to study. Okay, well, we'll do that. Let's do it. Since it's close by, I mean, might as well aid him, right?
Peace. I am no danger to you. My name is Miris. By your weapons, I see you come ready for battle. Perhaps we face a common enemy in these demons.
Maybe. What are you doing out here?
Are you fighting the demons on your own?
Fighting the demons is pointless. There will always be more, and I have no means of closing the rifts. But I have heard of elven artifacts that measure the veil. They may tell us where new rifts will appear. I was not expecting so many demons, however. I believe one of the artifacts is nearby. Can you help me reach it?
Sure, we'll help you.
It sounds worth investigating.
Thank you. It shouldn't be too much farther ahead.
Okay.
Thank you for joining me. I do not think I could have done this alone.
How'd you end up here?
How did you come to be here?
I was, first of Clan Venen. I left in service of my clan and saw that great tear in the Veil on my journey. I know more of magic and the Veil than any Shemlin, so I hope to help.
Maharal, Dalen.
We should keep moving.
Okay.
we'll need focused magical energy to get by. You, Flatear, can you manage it?
Manuvinen, Dalen.
I can do it. I'm a mage. You go in there. Go in there, Cassandra. Okay. Okay. Oh, Veilfire.
That's not normal fire.
Veilfire is a unique source of lighting that only mages can activate, but anyone can carry. Explore to find ancient runes or devices that can only be used by Veilfire. Using any combat ability will cause you to drop a carried Veilfire torch.
I have heard of this, but never seen it before. It is called Veilfire. It is a form of sympathetic magic. A memory of flame that burns in this world where the veil is thin.
Type my target. Go. Tap my target. Go. There you go. Okay, well while y'all take care of all this.
I believe I sense one of the...
There. If we activate that crystal, it should react to the strength of the veil.
What, you sense an artifact nearby? You was about to say, Solus? No, we'll get there.
The Veilfire must be making the runes legible.
A weapon enchantment. This could be quite useful.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yes, the wards are helping to strengthen the veil. This area should be safer for travelers now.
Well, that should prove useful. And it seems the ancestors left something for me as well. Interesting. I believe our alliance is concluded. Go in peace, stranger.
Yeah, I want to know what you found, Solus.
Mahalani, Maglandeva, the Enasali.
Perhaps you're right. Here, take it. Go with Mithal's blessing.
Okay, thank you.
The apostates have fled to the hills.
Stronghold of apostate mages. Let the fools in Redcliffe play the good mage, as they always do. We know the truth. This world is ours to conquer, and every worthless peasant who threw a stone, every Templar who glared in disappointment at our harrowing deserves to know it. Follow the trail to the Witchwood and find your brothers. Yeah, they're getting killed somewhere, and then the stuff is transferring over to me. Yeah, how sweet. Okay. Let's go. We need to kind of leave this little temple and go get that, bandits. Okay, now, let's go through gear right quick. I know I keep doing this, but I'm not doing two-handers. Not doing daggers, not doing bows for right now. Princess armor? Magic defense? Ooh, hello. I want that. And Ferric, you're a rogue, right? So yeah, let's give you that, because I think you look better in that. Yeah, you do. Okay, Solus. No, Cassandra. Alright, Miss Cassandra. No, you don't look good in that. You need to look good in that, but you can't wear it yet, because you're not a, Amulet of Power for Solus. Okay, sell that. Alright. Okay, now we're all suited out, kitted out with what I've got, so let's go get them.
Retreating. We must pursue.
What? Letter. An unsigned letter on a bandit body. We don't need any heroes on this operation. We're being paid to keep things quiet and keep trade away from the East Road. When reasonable, allow targets to flee and spread word of the danger in the area. When such is unreasonable, kill all targets regardless of colors flown. Okay. Yeah, let's go get them. Yep, pursue. Yep, we're pursuing. That completes bandits on the East Road. Okay,
we could make camp here.
Yeah, we will in a minute. Let's read this. An unsigned letter in the hinterlands. Preliminary digs have been more than successful. It's extremely surprising to find such a high quantity of the product this close to the surface. If I didn't know better, I'd think it was growing. On one hand, this gives us an advantage without having to work with the old families back in Orzammar or even take this through official guild channels. Our families stand to make a killing, on the other hand. The proximity to the surface and to the populated areas of Redcliffe raises an interesting challenge. The war between the Mages and Templars should keep people out of the area for now, but as soon as the humans are done trying to kill each other, any operation we start will be uncovered. If we're going to take advantage of this opportunity, we need to keep people out of the area. I'd recommend manufacturing some bandits. This part of Ferelden is lousy with them, so they shouldn't attract much attention, and nobody will have trouble believing that bandits would stake out some territory. But the time anyone uncovers the operation, it'll either be tapped out, in case we'll be gone, or we'll have the operation running smoothly, in which case we'll be wealthy enough to deny everything and throw some money at the throne by way of apology. Talk to the families and make it happen. This is too good to pass up. Alrighty. Set camp. Alright. Yeah, we need to level up some. Now let's go back over here with the previous bandits. If y'all hear my son, his allergies are going off. Oh, they did leak something. Okay. Orders. The patrol pattern is non-negotiable. Upon any encounter resulting in injuries, mark trail and withdraw to the villa. We must remain in fighting condition to apply appropriate force and keep refugees clear from the area. Okay, alrighty. Well, that's not very nice of them, is it? Alrighty. Okay, let's see here. Okay, Varric. Yeah. I don't like that Carta code on you, and I don't like that on you, and I don't like that. Okay, accessories. Valuables. Yeah, see, this is where you can market valuables, and you can just go sell it all in one thing. Okay. Okay. Oh, we did finish the let me see here. We did finish the bandits, didn't we? Bandits are attacking refugees along the King's Highway east of the crossroads. Yeah, she already warned us of that. No, we're not doing that. We're gonna do trouble with wolves, I think, and yeah, we got a lot to do. Journal. World map. Yeah, let's know thy enemy. Some items recovered in battle may later be worth studying. Yeah, we're gonna go there. We're gonna go back to Haven. We can always go back to the hinterlands and complete things. Kind of move the story along a little bit. Instead of go kind of doing fetch side quests and all that. So yeah, all right. Now,
We've got scattered reports of Divinity sightings in the hinterlands.
uh-oh, is there a fight going on? Hello?
Your kind killed the most holy.
Ouch.
Lies. Your kind let her die. Shut your mouth, Mage!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean exactly?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
Oh, hello, Cullen. Alright. Y'all need to quit the fighting, guys. What you got,
Mages
Cullen?
and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the conclave?
You tell
The
him,
Rebel
Cullen.
Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
We're not so terrible.
I don't know. The Inquisition seems about as functional as any young family.
How many families are on the verge of splitting into open warfare with themselves?
Yes, because that would never happen to the Chantry.
Centuries of tradition will guide us. We are not the upstart, eager to turn over every apple cart.
Investigate. Cullen, why is he here?
Remind me why you're allowing the Chancellor to stay.
Clearly, your Templar knows where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth. The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
Oh, Colin, your sense of humor. Is the Mage Templar War large?
How widespread is the violence between mages and Templars?
Impossible to say.
Your organization flouting the Chantry's authority will not help matters.
With the Conclave destroyed, I imagine the war between mages and Templars is renewed with interest.
But who killed the Divine?
The mages and Templars are fighting, even though we don't know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Exactly why all this should be left to a new Divine. If you are innocent, the Chantry will establish it as so.
Or we'll be happy to use someone as a scapegoat.
Ouch.
You think nobody cares about the truth? We all grieve Justinia's loss.
But you won't grieve if the Herald of Andraste is conveniently swept under a carpet.
Good luck keeping order.
Don't let anyone riot while we're gone.
The
walls will be standing when you return, I hope.
Alrighty, you better be.
A learned child is a blessing upon his parents.
Research in the
and
nave
on
wishes to
the
verify that the infections have decreased in number. Yes. Thank you for your help. Tell me, are you happy this way? With everything you feel and dream cut away? I no longer talk to dragons. I see. Maker, go with you.
Hey, Mother Giselle.
Greetings, Herald of Andraste. How fares your quest to seal the breach?
I'm trying.
I'm doing everything within my power.
A task, such as closing the breach, is a heavy burden. I hope you do not carry it alone. We remember Andraste, but Andraste did not carry the Chant of Light alone. She had generals, advisors, even her husband for a time. Do everything within your power, but remember those who would help you.
That comparison scares me.
You keep talking as though I'm the equal of Andraste. Do you know how unnerving that is?
I can only imagine. But we are all given to our purpose under the Maker. A sword does not ask to be forged. And frankly, if such a comparison gives you pause, I do not see that as a bad thing. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Ooh. Okay, well, who will be the next divine, do you think?
Do you know who the Grand Clerics will choose as the next divine?
It is a difficult decision. All the obvious candidates perished with Divine Justinia at the Conclave. The Grand Clerics are terrified of the Inquisition. They will not decide soon, and I fear they will not decide wisely. Whoever is chosen needs the Inquisition's support. No one else seems likely to seal the breach.
Okay. How are people?
How are the people doing after what happened at the Conclave?
They are scared, of course. Many have lost homes or loved ones. I doubt many will sleep well until you have sealed the breach. I have offered what help I can. The rest is for the Inquisition. What more do you wish to know?
How are people in Haven?
How are the villagers in Haven doing?
They are terrified. Many of them came here because the war between the Mages and the Templars destroyed their homes. In their minds, the death of a divine has destroyed any chance of peace. To that, add the breach. Farmers have fled their fields. If we do not restore order, half of Thedas may starve.
Okay, well, what help are you offering?
What are you doing to help these people?
My sisters and I have been tending to the injured as best we are able. Some refugees come with food, while others arrive empty-handed. I have helped ensure that all have enough to eat. Beyond that, many simply wish the familiar comfort of the Chant of Light. It is little enough work to offer some comfort to those in pain.
Yeah, well, how are people elsewhere?
Do you have information on people elsewhere?
The refugees in the hinterlands are desperate. Without help, starvation or war will claim many lives. Villagers in Crestwood are besieged by their own dead. They have sent word begging for assistance. People are vanishing in the hills of Emprise de Lyon. It may be demons or something worse, but they are terrified. More than that I cannot say. It is a chaotic time for all in Olay and Ferelden.
Okay, goodbye.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Okay, Giselle.
Greetings, Herald of Andraste.
Yeah, let's talk about the Chantry.
I don't believe I've had the chance to speak candidly with the revered mother. Can you tell me about the Chantry?
I presume you mean deeper questions about the organization itself.
Founding of the Chantry. Okay, y'all can read that if y'all want to. Thank you. And here's another one.
even in the circle at Ostwick. You should have been taught the basics.
Okay, well, how do you view magic?
What is your stance on magic?
Andraste put it simply. Magic must serve man, not rule over him. However, those words must be put into the proper historical context. Andraste led a rebellion against the Tevinter Imperium, whose magisters controlled most of the world at the time. Even then, she never called for all mages to be put to death. She believed in peaceful coexistence.
The Chantry is more stringent.
I don't recall the Chantry being as tolerant of magic as you describe.
No. The Chantry is an imperfect vessel, pulled in every direction by those who would steer its course. Yet the Templars rebelled precisely because divine Justinia was not restrictive enough. Perhaps the Inquisition will find a better way.
Okay, why only women?
Why does the Chantry allow only human women to become priestesses?
The official doctrine is that elves and dwarves have turned further from the Maker than humanity. And as for men, the chant holds that they are more vulnerable to anger or passion. But in truth, it is simply political, added after Andraste's death, like too many of our beliefs.
If you believe that, fight.
If you don't believe these restrictions are what Andraste wanted, why haven't you tried to change them?
Has the current state of the world not taught you the folly of fighting too many battles at once? I chose to use what power I had to help peasants forgotten by the nobles of Orlais. I believed there would be time to address their inequality under the Chantry once we had saved them from starving.
Well, what about the Exalted Marches?
There were calls for an Exalted March to put down the Mage Rebellion. What was your opinion?
It was ignorant gossip. An Exalted March only succeeds when it carries the will of the people. Even then, it cannot be undertaken lightly. People are too easily frightened. We cannot destroy everything they fear. An Exalted March is justified only against a true threat to this whole world. It is an offense to the Maker to use it as a political bludgeon, or as a means of spreading the chant of light.
Okay, and the March on the Dales?
What about the Exalted March that conquered the elves?
That is a hotly debated matter in some circles of the Chantry. The elves had conquered Montsemard and threatened Val Royeaux itself. They were not helpless victims. But even then, Orlais was the only nation to provide troops. It was hardly an exalted march of all the faithful. The Maker wishes his world to spread by example, not by war. We win no converts with blood.
Okay, goodbye.
Farewell.
Maker go with you.
Okay, Mother Giselle?
Herald of Andraste.
Yeah, I know. I'd like, the Inquisition history.
Can you tell me about the original Inquisition?
The original Inquisition was formed after the First Blight, well before the Chantry as we know it. The Inquisitors were hunters, zealots, who tracked and killed cultists and dangerous mages. As Andraste rose to power, the Inquisition came into her service. Instead of hunting those who would do harm, the Inquisitors spread the chant of light by force.
We're named after that?
No wonder everyone is so nervous around us. Who chose that name?
Divine Justinia herself. I understand that this was not a popular decision. In any case, once the chant of light had spread far and wide, there was less need for zealots. The Inquisitors became the seekers of truth, and eventually the Templars.
Yeah, why bring us back?
This is a dark chapter of history for the Divine to revisit.
Do you know what impresses me most about the original Inquisition? They fought horrific battles, killed and died for their cause, and when it was time, they put their swords away. Perhaps the name was Divine Justinia's message, that when the Inquisition is needed, it will strike without mercy. But when its work is done, it will put its sword away.
Okay, well, can I help you with anything?
Is there anything I can do to help you or your people?
My healers would benefit from more supplies. We have run short of even common goods with so many wounded. If you could deliver this list and the items on it to Quartermaster Thren, she could get us what we need. It may not seem like much, but it would enable my healers to save many lives.
Okay, well, thank you, Mother Giselle. Goodbye.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
Alright. Let's check in on here.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinia's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked her life to slow the magic of the breach. Sir Trevelyan, may I present the Marquis Durelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House Durelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
You own this land?
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denner, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
The Divine's advisors founded it.
Interesting, considering the Inquisition was begun by the left and right hands of the Divine.
I've seen no written records from Sister Liliana or Seeker Pentecost that Justinia approved the Inquisition.
If you won't take her at her word, I'm afraid Seeker Pentagast must challenge him to a duel.
What?
It is a matter of honor among the Navarrans. Shall I arrange the bout for tonight?
No. Perhaps my reaction to the Inquisition's presence was somewhat hasty.
We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Does the Marquis own Haven?
Do the Durelions actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite their Ferelden relations, the Durelions are Orlesian. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
Oh, well, sorry for interrupting.
I apologize for the intrusion. I didn't realize you were meeting with the Marquis.
You did little harm. In truth, the debate was most beneficial as practice for those to come.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
Okay, let's investigate. Well, how did you become ambassador?
May I ask, what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Liliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
Yeah, what's your background?
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
Well, I'm glad you're here.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montillier.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas' politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
Of course, Josephine. Hey, Josephine.
Greetings.
Let's investigate further. Well, how did you meet Liliana?
How do you and Liliana know each other?
We moved through similar circles in Orlais. I believe we actually met in Val Royaux. Liliana was quite an accomplished player of the game by then.
What's the game?
What exactly do you mean when you say the game?
Forgive me. The game refers to the slow duels of influence among the noble and powerful of Orlais. It's a rather light-hearted name for the matter, but Orlesians are fond of playful touches.
Okay. And what are your duties?
What exactly does your job entail?
I meet with ambassadors from various factions and countries and cement alliances with them. We are a young cause. Diplomacy is essential to our credibility.
So you're a representative.
Then you speak for the Inquisition with these nobles.
I do. Someone must foster goodwill on our behalf, as well as prevent controversy as news of us spreads.
Are we that controversial?
How heavily are our actions scrutinized?
Make no mistake, every noble house, every throne is waiting to see what the Inquisition does next. Many are willing to pledge support, if offers are made in just the right fashion. I intend to see that they are.
Okay, well, what brought you here?
Tell me how you came to work for the Inquisition again.
I'd been considering leaving my post in Antiva for a new challenge when Leliana recruited me. There's such unrest in Talos, and the Inquisition seems a promising method to stop it. It's to everyone's benefit if we prevent the Mage-Templar conflict from spreading further.
Is Order why you signed on?
So was it the prospect of stability that drew you here?
The full impact of the Mage Rebellion has yet to be felt, and that was before the death of the Divine. The violence must be curbed before we see it turn to full-scale war.
Yeah, I absolutely agree.
I can only imagine the bloodshed if it escalates further.
I'm afraid history holds many examples of what will happen if it does.
Well, tell me about yourself. Okay. Do you believe I'm holy?
Tell me, do you believe I was saved by Andraste at the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
I should much like to believe so, Your Worship. The miracles Andraste performed were so long ago, they're difficult to picture. If it were truly her and the Fate who saved you, well, in any case, many already believe you walk in the Maker's light.
Okay. What does your family do?
What business are the Montiliers in exactly?
We began as merchants. My ancestors founded the first trade routes to Rivain. We once sent entire fleets across the Waking Sea.
What?
But not anymore.
No. These days, our vessels are a touch more modest.
Okay, well tell me about your work.
What did you do before coming here?
I had the great honor of serving Antiva's crown as ambassador to Orlais. I'm also first in line to become the head of House Montilier, though my siblings attend to our mercantile affairs.
Are you doing this for Antiva?
How strong are your past loyalties?
I would never have given up my position if I did not intend to fully commit to the Inquisition. We cannot fall back on borders. Antiva is as threatened as any country by the rebellions. If anything, the alliances I forged there may help our current cause.
Will we have other causes?
Do you think the Inquisition will continue after we seal the breach?
If we prove ourselves by healing the breach, people may turn to us for other things. Protection, counsel, justice. The Inquisition offered these once to those in need.
Montilier sounds familiar.
I'd swear our families have met before.
Perhaps. Everyone of distinction in the Free Marches attends Lady Trevelyan's summer balls.
Great Aunt Lucille always did love a party.
I don't recall seeing you at any of them.
I was too awkward. I hated the scheming.
The food was peppered with too many attempts at matchmaking for my tastes.
A common peril among nobility, no matter where one goes.
Yeah, thank you. Goodbye.
Let's speak later.
Another time.
Okay, well, we got to know, Lady Montilier. Okay, the researcher, okay. This, Maneve.
You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway. It's odd to see them accepting a mage as their hero. First, we're too dangerous to let out of the circles. And then we're apostate rebels. But they seem to like you. My name is Maneve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
Oh, so you're a mage.
You said you were a mage?
No, just an apprentice. I was a year or so from my harrowing, at least. The enchanters were being kind. I was never very good at magic. I've got just enough talent to be a danger to other people. But when the mages rebelled, people like me had nowhere to go. The Templars would have killed us. Luckily, Seeker Pentagast took me in, along with the Tranquil I was protecting.
You didn't join the rebels?
I'm surprised that even an apprentice mage wouldn't join the rebellion.
I don't like using magic to fight. I'm not good at it either. I liked studying. I liked performing rituals that helped us unlock the secrets of the Veil. I liked having the Templars around to keep us safe.
I agree.
Mages need protection. I wish more of them could see that.
I was born into a Dalish clan. I lived there until my magic manifested. The Dalish cannot risk having too many mages in one clan. And I was one more than they could bear. They gave me a pack and sent me into the woods to find my own life. I was 7 years old.
Yeah, that's awful.
I'm so sorry.
I stumbled into a village, starving and cold a few weeks later. I started using magic to scare predators away. The villagers saw me make fire in my fist. They were terrified and wanted to kill me. Templars saved me from them. They gave me food and clothes and took me to the Circle. I've seen what life is like without the Templars, and I want no part of it. I just want to study.
You protected the Tranquil.
You said that you were keeping some of the Tranquil safe.
Yes. The mages took some of them when my Circle rebelled, but the rest were forgotten. You know how the Circle mages saw the Tranquil. They're just there to enchant items and keep the floors clean. They don't have any emotions. They can barely take care of themselves. Can't defend themselves at all. It's a shame. I like them better than most people.
Well, they're lucky to have you.
I'm glad they have someone who cares about them.
They deserve better. They're polite, they're rational, and they'll never get angry at you. When they study, they have a focus no normal person could ever match. But the Templars, even some of the mages, mistreated them just because they could. The Tranquil never fought back. If not for that, I don't know. Doesn't really matter now.
You research creatures.
You said Cassandra has you researching creatures.
Yes. If you find anything interesting in your travels, I'd appreciate you bringing it to me. I may be able to find some weakness our soldiers can exploit when fighting various creatures. At the least, some materials are useful for making potions or gear for the Inquisition.
Why study creatures?
Why did you decide to research dangerous creatures?
I like the outdoors. The idea of the outdoors, anyway. When some monster is coming at you, glowing eyes and burning claws, it's terrifying. But once you know how it works, you can deal with it. It's just another part of the world. So much of this world is only frightening because we don't understand it.
Well, I found something for you.
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it.
Okay, here we go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay.
There was no word for heaven or for
Let's get to know some of our people.
Walk safely.
Ah, there's Liliana. Hey, Liliana.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood. To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing? You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
Game?
How is this a game?
Do you see the sky? What about the temple ruins? The bones lying in the dust? Even if you didn't support the Divine's peace, you wouldn't call this right. Who could? So many innocent lives. The faithful murdered where the holiest of holies once stood. If the Maker willed this, what is it if not a game or a cruel joke?
Well, I'm as confused as you are.
Don't ask me. I'm as baffled as you are.
Then we can only guess at what he wants. The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
Or you could blame her killers.
Maybe you should be angry at the people who murdered her.
If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the Divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing.
Serving the Maker meant nothing.
Oh, let me help you?
Maybe you have another purpose. I could help you find it.
No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come. To work, then. We will speak later.
Let's... Okay. Here comes a person bothering her.
It's true. It has stand on us. I hope my hunch was wrong. Not as well as I thought. Show me the reports.
Okay.
There were so many questions surrounding Farria's death. Did he think we wouldn't notice? He's killed Farria, one of my best agents, and knows where the others are. You know what must be done. Make it clean. Painless if you can. We were friends once.
Traitors deserve to die.
Glad to see traitors are dealt with quickly.
We must do whatever it takes to protect our interests. I am pleased that you agree.
You care a great deal.
It's good to know that protecting the Inquisition is a priority for you.
Of course. I do not neglect my responsibilities. We will make the Inquisition a force to fear. Now, if you're happy, I have more work to do.
Okay, Liliana, we gotta do some more talking, girl. Alright, let's get to know you, huh? Hey, Liliana.
Reports of fade rifts and demons keep coming. The people are terrified, and it's only getting worse. The only thing that will calm their fears now is the hope that someone out there can save them. You have to be that someone. No one else has any power over the rifts. Seal them. Your legend will spread, and Thedas will learn to trust the Inquisition.
And why do you care about mages?
Why do you want me to seek out the rebel mages? Why do you care?
I've known mages. Some of them were better people than me. And yet I'm free and they're not. It's not right.
Okay, well. You're well connected.
You seem to know a great many people.
I have made friends, and on occasion enemies. It's unavoidable.
Okay, you met the hero of Ferelden.
You have a history with the warden who entered the Blight, don't you?
I had the privilege of calling her friend before she died. The world seemed much duller after that. It still does.
How do you know Josephine?
You seem to know Josephine quite well.
I met her a long time ago, but we didn't become good friends until years later. After the Blight, in fact. I'd just returned to Val Rayo, and she welcomed me back by throwing a diplomatic ball. She was the Antivan ambassador at the time, you see. The ball was... alright. Too many politicians. At midnight, Josie and I left to find a real party. We've been friends ever since.
A real party?
What do you consider a real party?
It's not a real party until someone's small clothes are pinned to a chantry board. And that's all I'm saying about it.
Okay, we'll talk later.
We can continue this conversation later.
You know where I am.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Liliana. Tell me about yourself.
Let's talk about you.
Me?
Yes, you. Got any stories?
Bards tell tales. I bet you tell some good ones.
There are plenty of tales in the library. Perhaps you should look for them there.
Tell me about your past.
What did you do before you worked for the Divine?
I trained to be a spy from a young age. Learned from the best. For a while, I was wildly happy. I loved the thrill of that life, the danger. But nothing lasts forever. I went into hiding, and when I emerged, the Divine called on me. She presented me with my own network of spies, and said I was the only one she could trust.
Okay, that's it for now.
I should leave you to your work.
We can always talk later.
Okay, Liliana.
Yes?
Okay, you're Justinia's left hand.
They called you the left hand of the Divine.
That they did? What of it?
What is the left hand?
What exactly does the left hand of the Divine do?
A Divine always has enemies, and Justinia had more than most. I protected her. I watched, had an ear to every door. I identified threats, and I dealt with them.
Why so many enemies?
Why did Justinia have so many enemies?
There were many who felt she was unfit to be divine. She had a past, a worldly life. Unlike many, she wasn't given to the Chantry as a child. She chose it. And somehow that made her unworthy. And because they thought she was unworthy, they wished her harm.
Sounds like a spy master.
So you were her spy master too?
I handled difficult situations that couldn't be resolved through more delicate means.
Alrighty. Well, tell me more about Justinia.
I'd like to hear about Justinia. What was she like?
A friend. A mentor. Like me, she had secrets, made mistakes. It made her human. I think her followers responded to that.
Okay, well, were you more than friends?
Or was there something more than friendship between you?
You're asking if we were lovers? Typical. I was devoted to her, therefore it must be romantic. Love is common. Love is simple. My bond with Justinia was something greater. She was a sister, a mother, a teacher. So to answer your question, yes, it was more than friendship.
How did you meet?
How did you and Justinia meet?
I met her a long time ago, before she became divine. Before she was Justinia. When I met her, she was Mother Dorothea. I was at my lowest. Broken, lost. And she saved me. No, wait. She hates it when I say that. I saved myself. She just showed me it was possible.
You guys continue this
We'll
later.
talk more later.
Okay,
I'm listening.
Liliana. You're Justinia's left hand.
They called you the left hand of the divine.
That they did. What of it?
Well, let's keep investigating. Why start an Inquisition?
What is the point of an Inquisition?
Justinia would have started the Inquisition if the Divine Conclave failed to restore peace. She hoped that with enough support, we could challenge the very tenets of the Chantry. She wanted the Chantry to treat the mages fairly. But sometimes I wonder, why stop at mages? The Chantry has committed many injustices. If we're going to change it, why not change the whole thing? It's just a thought. None of this will be possible if we fail.
Well, I'll try my best.
I'll try not to break anything.
That's good to hear.
Why don't you join my party?
I could use the left hand of the divine at my side out there.
Every agent out in the world is my eyes, my ears, my blade. Wherever my people are, I am also. Coming with you, leaving my post, would blind and bound me. Do you see?
Yeah, now I see. I will continue later.
We'll talk more later.
Yeah, I don't want to tie her down if that meant her responsibilities won't get fulfilled.
Right now, we just need to be careful not to do anything.
Okay, let's see who else I can run into. I've already got the Novaric. Okay, let's sell some stuff here.
And Mother Giselle. Claw wounds, as you suggest, to deal with the venom.
Alright, now let's see here. Ah, Cassandra! Let's get to know you some, girl. Oh boy, you're beating up that. You're beating up that dummy. Are you alright?
Worried? Is it that obvious?
I'm afraid so.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool, and they may be right.
Well, let's investigate. What do you believe?
What does your faith tell you?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see. And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot. But is this the Maker's will? I can only guess.
What happens next?
What's going to happen now?
Now, we deal with the Chantry's panic over you before they do even more harm. Then we close the breach. We are the only ones who can. After that, we find out who is responsible for this chaos, and we end them. And if there are consequences to be paid for what I have done, I pay them. I only pray the price is not too high.
Well, you had to do it.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I? My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
Well, you had cause.
It wasn't like you had no reason to suspect me.
I was determined to have someone answer for what happened. Anyone. You've said you don't believe you're chosen. Does that mean you also don't believe in the Maker?
I do believe he's out there.
I believe he exists.
That's comforting. Surely the Maker put us both on this path for a reason. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
Exactly, Cassandra. Let's get to know you a little bit more, Cassandra.
It occurs to me I don't actually know much about you.
What do you want to know?
I'm not sure. Where are you from?
You don't know?
I thought you knew that.
I suppose I could ask Liliana. She has collected a frightening amount of information on you. But I don't want to ask her. I want to hear it from you.
Okay, tell her.
The Circle of Magi at Ostwick. At least until the rebellion began.
Yes, I suppose that would have required you to stay on the move. Tell me, do you consider the Free March as your home? Are you eager to go back?
Home is wherever I am.
Wherever I am is home enough for me.
That's how I feel now, after years of tending to business for the Divine.
Okay, alright. Well, tell me about yourself, Cassandra.
I'd like to get to know you better.
You would?
Is that a problem?
Not entirely. I'm just curious as to your motivation.
Just being friendly.
No motivation beyond making things between us less
antagonistic?
Exactly.
As you wish. My name is Cassandra Pentecost, daughter of the Royal House of Navarra, 78th in line for the Navarran throne. I joined the Seekers of Truth as a young woman, and was with the Order until they withdrew from the Chantry. I remained as the Divine's right hand, carrying out her order to form the Inquisition. And here we are. That's all there is to know, my lady.
Oh, you work for the Divine.
So you are the right hand to the Divine?
To Divine Justinia, yes. And Divine Beatrix before her, in fact. The position is normally reserved for Templars of the Knights Divine, but my circumstances were unusual.
Unusual how?
You don't know the story? Thank the Maker. I will tell you if you wish, but it isn't as exciting as some drum it up to be. The short version is that I once saved the previous Divine's life. My reward was becoming her right hand.
What is the right hand?
But what does a right hand do, exactly?
What is your hand capable of? It gives, it takes, it beckons. It makes a fist. Liliana and I extended the Divine's reach beyond the Grand Cathedral. We went where she could not. After Beatrix, I was tired of the position and wanted to return to the Seekers. But Justinia convinced me to stay. Her vision for the future gave me hope.
You believe in her?
You thought she could really change things?
Justinia knew the war was coming long before it began. She tried to avert it, but the forces arrayed against her were too strong. Sometimes you have to break a bone so it can be reset. That's where the Inquisition comes in. It was to be the answer. A means to preserve as well as an agent for change. I only wish she had lived to see it.
Okay, so how did you become the right hand?
So, what's the story about you becoming the right hand?
Sweet Andraste, do you really want to hear that? It was, what, 18, 20 years ago? Some still discuss it like it happened yesterday. The tale gets bigger each time it's told. I barely recognize myself within it now.
Ah, well, that's how stories work.
That's what happens with stories that become legends.
I am not a legend, nor was I then. I was a young woman barely out of training. To hear others tell it, I alone saved divine Beatrix from a horde of dragons sent to assault the Grand Cathedral. Rather impressive for such a young seeker, wouldn't you say?
And the truth is?
I stumbled upon a conspiracy to kill Beatrix. A Templar Knight Commander was at its heart, and there was a dragon battle at the Grand Cathedral that I had help from loyal mages who rallied to the cause. They freed the dragons from magical control. Without them, the Divine and I would both have died. Yet I became the right hand, and they are forgotten.
What became of the mages?
What happened to the mages that helped you?
They went back to their circles, with rewards and privileges and most holy gratitude. Many of them died at the conflict.
Oh, well, you're still a hero.
I think you're a hero, no matter how you downplay it.
Fine. But it was 20 years ago. I will not rest upon my laurels.
Okay, you're Navarran royalty?
You're a member of Navarra's royal family.
The Pentaghasts are a very large clan. Half of Cumberland could say the same.
Really?
No, but it feels that way. I have hundreds of relatives so distant they need charts to prove we're related at all. And they have them. Oh yes. The Pentaghasts value their precious blood like it runs with gold.
Is that why you left Navarra?
And you joined the Seekers to get away from them?
It was a life worth getting away from. The Pentaghasts are famed for dragon hunting, but few actually pursue the craft. Most are fat and lazy. They pay lip service to the Maker and care only for idle pleasures and past glories. My brother was all that kept me in Navarra. Once he was gone, so was I.
Okay, tell me about Navarra.
You don't seem to like your homeland much.
My family polluted it for me. What little I saw of my homeland was through the bars of a gilded cage. My uncle treated me like a porcelain doll to be placed on a shelf and dusted only when necessary. Thus I did not see Navarra, the real Navarra, until much later. By then I realized I knew it not at all.
What about your parents?
Your uncle? What about your parents?
They had the misfortune of taking the wrong side in the second attempt to overthrow King Marcus. The king executed them, but spared my brother and I since we were family, and children at the time. Thus we were raised by my uncle, a Mortalitasi who preferred the company of his corpses to the living.
Mortalitasi?
Your uncle was a Mortalitasi?
A death mage. He still is. My countrymen do not burn the dead, they bury them in special crypts. The Mortalitasi supervise the crypts, like priests. Uncle Vestalis oversees the grand necropolis. Navarrans spend more time honoring dead relatives than they do with living ones. It is odd to be so fascinated with death and its trappings. I will never understand it.
What happened to your brother?
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony. Another time, perhaps.
Okay, that's fine. That's all for now.
I'll let you get back to work.
Okay, Cassandra.
You need something.
Okay, tell me about the Seekers.
Can you tell me more about the Seekers?
The Seekers of Truth were born from the original Inquisition long ago, when it united with the Chantry. Seekers stood above the Templars, watching over them but also investigating magical events they couldn't handle. We were meant to be incorruptible, above reproach. How seldom does reality match the ideal?
Yeah, but what are Seekers?
But what are Seekers exactly?
Those who know anything of us think we are Templars. We do not use lyrium, however. Our abilities are different, as was our original purpose. We disciplined the Templars and were accountable only to the Divine, and not even her, truthfully.
So you led the Templars?
So the Seekers commanded the Templars?
No, the Order didn't assume command until after the rebellion. The Templars have always feared us. When a Seeker arrived at a circle, they knew trouble was afoot. That kind of power is troubling. You begin to think you are the only one who can solve the world's problems, If you don't see a problem, it doesn't exist. If someone insists it does, they are the blind ones.
Could that be fixed?
Do you think that kind of problem could ever be fixed?
Possibly. Though the Seekers themselves would need to change. They were clearly not willing to, even though they abandoned everything they stood for to avoid it. In my heart, I believe they can still be salvaged, but not by their own hands.
Okay, why did the Seekers rebel?
Why did your order turn against the Chantry?
We originally united with the Chantry through a treaty that stated they would keep mages under control. It was felt Most Holy had tacitly allowed the Circle of Magi to vote on its independence, thus breaking the treaty. The Seekers saw themselves as justified, and they led the Templars into a war of righteousness.
You disagree?
You sound like you disagree.
We knew what was happening at Kirkwall, where the Mage Rebellion began. We looked into reports of Knight Commander Meredith's harsh treatment of her charges years earlier. But we found so many shocking cases of magical corruption, it was decided her actions were justified. If we'd been there when it happened, if we'd looked harder at the root causes...
You care deeply about it?
You seem to care a great deal about it.
Too much, if you ask the rest of my order. When faced with a problem, the Seekers would close ranks and crush it. We would find an answer, but only once we felt we weren't being coerced. The moment the mages voted for independence, our response was predictable. It was difficult to watch.
Okay, well, how do you become a Seeker?
How does someone become a Seeker?
Most Seekers begin training in their youth. I was much older, an exception due to my noble birth. We train rigorously for years. Our bodies and minds must be elastic to undergo the vigil, and most fail even then.
What is the vigil?
Is the vigil some kind of initiation?
It is the rite every Seeker must go through in order to summon their gifts. A full year of fasting, prayer, and separation from all distractions, including other people. We empty ourselves of all emotion, focusing only on the purity of our devotion. And the moment it finally ends, it's wonderful. Faith realized. I cannot put it into words.
Well, it does sound wonderful.
I wish I could experience that.
If the vigil was not so arduous, I'd say more should attempt it. What if mages never needed to fear possession by demons? I'm told it is impossible, however. I suppose I'll never know the truth of it now.
What abilities do you have?
You mentioned that Seekers have different abilities than Templars.
Entirely. A Templar's abilities come from lyrium and are designed to hunt mages. Ours come from ritual and many years of dedicated training. We cannot be possessed by demons and are immune to mind control. Useful considering our role. Seekers can gain other gifts, though that depends on the individual.
And what are your gifts?
What kind of gifts do you have?
I can set delirium within a person's blood aflame. Both mages and Templars bend before my will. Some Seekers use it to interrogate, others simply to paralyze. Once there was a Seeker who could use it to kill. That particular gift is considered rare.
Okay, that's enough for now.
I've no more questions.
Okay, I think we're gonna end it here. We'll finish getting to know Cassandra and whoever else to get to know, and head for Battle Royale. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stay here in Haven, and I enjoyed playing for y'all. This is y'all's Halloween special for the 29th, 30th, and 31st. So, giving you a taste of the dark fantasy world of DragonAge Inquisition. And I hope y'all enjoy. And, yeah. I hope y'all enjoy watching. I hope y'all have a good one. And I'll see y'all on the next one.